excuse me, I love you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy and I am coming at you with the video in my uniform, which is a first and hopefully not a last. So I am here about to go to work and I decided that today is the day I'm going to film my natural everyday makeup look and the makeup that I wear to work every day. So a lot of people have a misconception about makeup in the military. I'm only going to speak on behalf of the Air Force. I've seen people wear no makeup. I've seen people wear a full beat, contour, highlight, everything, lipstick. So Air Force is a lot more lenient, I guess, on the makeup standards. But I wouldn't know because I'm not in any other branch. But from what I've heard, people say Army, Marines, like, they have stricter rules on makeup. In the Air Force, you can just basically wear your makeup how you want as long as it looks natural and as long as you're not wearing any crazy colors. So I'm going to show my makeup that I do every day. A lot of people at work kind of think I wear a lot of makeup. Well, I actually don't, but even if I did, what did it matter in the first place? But that's besides the point. So I'm first going to start off with my hair. As you can see, my hair looks a little crazy. Excuse this stuff that I have in my hair. I deep conditioned my hair last night, and this is what it looks like this morning after I wash the conditioner out. So what I like to do first is take some leave-in conditioner. This is just from Cream of Nature. And I like to spray this all over my hair. Let me take this off. I kind of like to go in sections. And then I have this detangling brush. Excuse the hair in it. Obviously, I use it. And I go through in sections. And I just brush my hair out.
Right now, nigga, you don't need a double. La Perla, provocateur secrets. How is it a secret? I know you're gonna peep it. I see you peeking. Don't wanna hear a peep. Wait before you speak. Don't move, cause I don't.
The Beyonce World Exclusive.
Up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Such a dream. If you can believe.
Okay, so I don't do this step every day because I don't wash my hair every day. I'm just doing this today because it's the first day. Well, it's Monday, so I go back to work today, and I usually deep condition my hair the night before, and then in the morning I wash it out, which is what I did. So after I detangle it, I determine where I want my part to be, and I usually either choose the right side or the middle. I think last week I wore my hair on this right side, and the week before that I wore my hair down the middle, and I just don't even do the left side because my hair gets so frizzy. So then I like to take some of this, this is just olive oil hair moisturizer, and clearly I'm running out. I like to take this and just put it all over my hair. And before I did this step and the detangling, I put castor oil all over my hair as well. So after I do that, I like to take some gel that's not really, I guess it doesn't make your hair hard. This is kind of lightweight. I usually use the Eco Salar gel, but I ordered it on Amazon last week and it supposedly got delivered on Monday, but I never received it, and I've heard a couple people from my apartment complex say they were missing packages too. Luckily that was the only thing I ordered, so it's not that big of a deal. It was $11. So I just asked for my money back from Amazon. And so this Garnier Fructis gel is the only one that I have on hand for now until I order some more of the Got2b glue. Before I order some more of the Eco Styler gel. But I am going to be using Got2b. So I like to take a generous amount of this gel and just put it all through my hair and just put it on the back as well. Then I take one of these brushes, you know, just a normal brush, and I brush my hair down. So after I brush it down just some, not all the way, I like to put it in a little ponytail, like I'm gonna put the bands around it, and then I like to brush this back side a little bit more so it lays super flat, like so. Then I like to take 2 hair bands and I start, let me see if I can show this. I start by twisting my hair in one direction and I twist it around like so with my fingers, and I hold the other side and I just keep twisting until it turns into a bun, and then I just tuck the last piece under. Then I take both my hair ties and I go around and I create a bun. Now, I know this looks crazy, so let me fix it. Okay, so I basically have my bun. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So, I know the front of my hair still looks crazy, so what I like to do is take Got2b Glued, and I know a lot of people don't like to use this on their edges, but I just feel like my hair is just so curly that I have to use something that holds a little bit better than a normal gel, and Got2b Glue just sticks my edges all the way down, and honestly I don't really have to worry too much about them throughout the whole week, so I like to use this gel. So after I take a generous amount of the Got2b, I use this edge shaper brush, and I just go through and just give myself decently shaped edges. Now, I'm not going to get overly fancy with my edges because honestly it's not that important. I'm just going to work. I just don't want them flying all over the place. Okay, so the last thing I do is I take a little bit more of this gel. I usually wouldn't use this much. Well, I guess I would if I still had the Eco Styler flaxseed, but this is just to make sure everything lays down in place where it's supposed to go. So I like to take a scarf and just lay everything down and just secure it into place. So the first thing I like to do is take this Marc Jacobs face primer. This one is very moisturizing, so it's perfect for the winter time. So I just take a little bit of that and rub it in. Next, I'm going to take some of this Urban Decay primer in the original formula. And I just rub that in all over. And then the next thing I like to do is my eyebrows. So I do my eyebrows first. As y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, I basically only use the Anastasia dark brown brow wiz. This is the only thing I use to do my eyebrows. In my other video, my New Year's Eve makeup video, I basically did the outline with the concealer and lined my... Tighten. What are you doing? Anyway, so I basically did a whole outline with concealer and I freshened everything up. But I'm not going to do this because I'm just going to work. So I'm just going to keep it simple. So basically when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to shape the bottom portion of it first. So I make sure I have this line created and I make sure that everything is even. And then I like to go in and just do the hair-like strokes all throughout. And yes, my eyebrows are microbladed, so it makes it a whole lot easier. If you haven't seen my microblading video, go back and watch it. I plan on getting my eyebrows microbladed, I believe, sometime in March if I have time, but we'll see. I like to get it done once a year just so it stays fresh and it doesn't fade. Okay, so basically when that is done, I like to take my Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle by Maybelline, and this is in the color Caramel. You see me use this so many times, but this is definitely something that I use every day and that I'm running out of, but I will eventually get a new one. So I like to take my NYX Matte Finish Finny Matte, spray that all over my face, and then basically I dab this in like so. And sometimes if I still have spots that I want to conceal a little bit more, I go back over it. Okay. So after that's done, I just take my 355 Coconut Powder by Maybelline. And yes, this is basically gone. I need to go get another one, but I just haven't had time. So I'm going to take this and I just go in with this powder brush by e.l.f. and I just dab this all over my face. So once that's done, I like to take any neutral shade eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use this MAC shadow. I think this is cork, but I don't know. I'll have to take the pan out. And I just go over my eye lightly and do the same on the other eye. And then sometimes I like to take this darker powder, this 360 Fit Me powder, and I like to just blend that out a little bit more. Once that is done, I like to take this NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner that is just a felt tip brush, and I like to create a small wing. So once that is complete and basically even on both sides, I'm not too picky about it, even if it's not, because I mean, I'm just going to work. I'm not going to work to take pictures, but I like to look presentable, so I'll try not to worry about it too much. So I have the Ardell Wispies and my adhesive strip lash by Kiss, and I'm just going to take this glue and I just take the glue and just make sure I distribute it evenly, focusing more on the ends of the eyelashes so it could stay and have better hold. So this glue dries fairly quickly, so I'm just gonna hold it, and I like to blow it so it's a little bit faster. Then I take my hands and I like to hold the end and stick the end down first, and I just look down and basically stick that eyelash into place. And like I said, like, I'm not a pro at eyelashes or anything, and the way I put them on probably is super incorrect, and you shouldn't look to me to put your eyelashes on the same way that I do. I'm just like very lazy, so that's how I put my eyelashes on. And then sometimes I like to bend the eyelash like this and hold it into place for a little while until it kind of shapes into a U, because this makes it easier to put on as well. And then I'll do the same thing with my glue. So the wispies are a little bit too long for my eyelash, I guess my lash length, but I'm kind of lazy, so I never just cut them down. I just move them around until they're in place the way I want them to be, and I mean, it'll be fine throughout the day. I just make sure that I bring my glue with me, because I don't have my lash duo like I said in one of my previous videos, so I'm using this strip lash, and sometimes I have to carry it around just in case I don't want my eyelashes falling off. So then I like to take this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I just go underneath and just make sure my natural lashes are blended in with the false lashes. I don't really get crazy with the mascara or try to make these eyelashes look any longer, because I'm not really going for a dramatic look. I'm just going for a natural look, or my natural look, I should say. This probably isn't natural for some people, but it's natural for me. So then to finish it off, I like to take this again, the Finny Matte, and I spray it all over my face and take my scarf off. So I may have a little bit of residue when I take my scarf off. Yes, I do. So I'm just going to do the same trick that I did in my New Year's Eve makeup video. Is get my brown gel. This is just your everyday, what is this, Pro Style Amp Pro? Yeah. And I'm just going to take it and put it on top of my edges like so. Okay, so I put the brown gel on, so now you can't tell where all the residue is from the Got To Be Glue gel. And basically this is my completed makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know there's plenty of videos out there that show how to do military makeup, but they're all different. You can do your makeup however you want, basically. Just make sure it's not crazy, make sure it looks natural. And yes, you can wear false lashes, you can wear wing liner. Just make sure you look up the rules, and most of all, just make sure you check with your supervisor. If somebody recommends that you wear less makeup, don't really take it offensively. Just do your makeup a more natural way. But this is the way that I do my makeup basically every day, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm lazy, so it doesn't really turn out the same every day, but for the most part, this is what my makeup looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.